Hello, ladies, and welcome back to Sisterland Investors. I'm your host, Elizabeth, and today we're going to discuss everything there is to know for you busy moms that are here listening to us, and for any other moms out there that want to learn how to invest, have a great return of investment while you're doing it, as well as raising your kiddos. Welcome to my kitchen. This is the summer, ladies. This is what summer looks like. You just go with the flow. That's me. You kind of go with the flow wherever life takes you. Your kids basically run my life, my kids. So I'm here in our kitchen, which is open to the main entrance, to the pool, which is literally in front of us, like behind you. It's open here and I could see the kids swimming. If they go out riding their bikes, I could see them go in and out. So this will probably depends, may be my setup for the next couple of weeks or months. So again, I hope everyone's having a fabulous summer. Ladies, if you're looking for something, some investments, something that you could do to generate extra income. We were once like you. My sister and I, professionals working in a corporate job. And I say that we happened to land on the land business. But no, I honestly prayed, put it out there to the universe, to God, that I wanted to spend more time with my kids. They're only kids once. They grow up fast. They go off to college, get married. Some of them may come back. I mean, we're Latinas, and we had to come back, my sister and I, to live at home. But I know plenty of kids that once they leave, that is it. They leave and they start their own lives outside of their homes, their parents' homes. So if you moms listening, or you moms here on the call, want to start investing in something that generates, but that you could do from your home, doesn't take many hours, doesn't take a lot, you've come to the right place. It found you. That's what I like to say. Land investing found us because I set it out there and it came to us. So welcome. We're here to support you, to guide you. And this episode, I think it's perfect because we've all been there, from diapers to deals. This is the title. I love it. It's very catchy. From diapers to deals. Creating generational wealth through land. Welcome back, Sisterland Investors. Today we're diving into a topic that hits home for many of us: how to build true generational wealth while raising babies, working 9 to 5, and juggling all the things that we juggle: our family, our household, laundry, running the kids to sports or to play dates, whatever it is that the stage that you're in, we do it all. The truth is, you don't need to wait for the perfect time. You can build an empire between nap time, Zoom calls, soccer games, baseball games, volleyball games. Let us show you how, because we've both been there, ladies. For those that have been with us, you've heard our stories. For those that are new, we did it all. We were both working corporate jobs and doing land investing on the side. And then we figured out ways through different land investors that are out there in the internet, and we kind of tweaked it to our own, because again, we're moms. We have a household to run, we have our husbands to take care of, our children to take care of. And at first we didn't know anyone else doing this. I felt like I was the only female out there doing it, even though there are females. Later we got to learn there's a lot of females that do it on their own. We felt, my sister and I, there needs to be a community for women, for moms. I think this is perfect because you could do it from literally your kitchen laptop, as I am, or from your phone or iPad, and you don't need a lot of time. So this is why we decided to do this whole entire course for busy professional moms and busy moms. And we're here to tell you that it's very important, because the kids, even though we could say over and over to do a certain thing, but they do by what we do, by showing, by us taking action. That's how they learn. You're modeling wealth for your children by investing, by doing. Stop saying, I don't have time. Start saying, I'll make time for freedom. I'm going to make this time for my freedom, for me and my children. Again, what you say to yourself affects your entire life. So I'm a huge believer in that. For those that are new here, I'm a firm believer that what you say to yourself or to others, your sister, your siblings, your kids, it does have an effect. So make sure you always say, I'll make time for freedom. I'll make time to learn how to invest. I'll start investing today, and let your kids hear you say that because it does affect them. They will learn by what you do. From consumer to creator moms, I'm guilty of that myself. I consume a lot of podcasts and content because I'm always wanting to learn, but it depends on what you use it. A lot of us also guilty. I'll just go on a rant. Like I'm looking for a rug for my living room and I just go on a rabbit hole of rugs. And am I allergic to these ingredients? And all these things is just, it'll take up an hour, 2 hours. And next thing you know, I've lost 3, 4 hours looking at furniture, looking at rugs. And it goes the same with everything else. Preparing a meal for the kids. Everything takes time. So make sure you create your life around what you really want. Write the top 3 priorities. This is what I tell every single mom. Write them out and do those 3 things that are very important to you that day. Do them early in the morning. At least for me, that's when I have the most energy. Do them first thing in the morning, get them out the way, and then start doing everything else that demands your attention and your time. From consumer to creator moms, by showing your kids how to use current tools, for example, the iPhone, the iPad, tablets, computers, use them to research, use them to create, do something, do like a little game. That's what I tell my kid. I know you like to play games, which I get it. I was there with Pac-Man back in the days. I'm not giving my age, but that probably told you. I love to play games. It's okay for them to play. It's the summer. But at the same time, we want to put him in classes where he could learn how to create and code and things of that nature. Although I know, I see a comment here. Yes, their AI is doing all this. Regardless, it's good for them to learn how to use these tools. It's important instead of just watching randomly, right? They see what we do and how we do it. Even though you think they're upstairs building Legos, they don't know what's going on. They know, they're very aware. They're not self-aware yet, but they're aware of their surroundings. Some of them may be self-aware. I shouldn't say that, but they're picking up subconsciously on what you're saying, what you're doing, how you say it, how you do it, and they're going to mimic that as well eventually. Hopefully, it's a good thing because we want our kids to be good citizens out there and great investors. They see what we do and how we do it. Have fun while researching, mom. Don't make it like a chore. Don't make it like something that, oh my God, I have to research this property. I mean, I'm guilty. Who am I kidding? I've done that a lot of times. Like, oh, I have to go research this property. But no, make it fun. Make it fun. The way I like to do it is like, oh, come with me. Let's go look at this property. And I teach them where the county is, where the zip code is, take them down via Earth satellite and show them the property. And if it's not super far and the kids, like for example, now in the summer that they're here, say, let's take a little day trip and we'll go out to the country, let them run in the land. I mean, if they have a four-wheeler or you have a four-wheeler, let them ride around in the land in the four-wheeler. Go take pictures, go see if there's water, what's around there, electricity poles, ponds, animals. Go see what's there. Have fun. They're going to enjoy it. If they see you having fun, they're going to love it. They see what we do and how we do it. Have fun while researching. Choosing an area where you and your family can take a road trip and enjoy the landscape and the views. The truth about mom guilt, we've all had mom guilt. You're actually creating more presence and peace when you're financially empowered. So again, we want to be very present. At least that was for me. I wanted to be home because I know that soon they'll be off. They're most of the day they're at school unless you're homeschool. My sister and I, it was very important for us to be very, very present when they were at home. So yes, they're at school from 8 to 3, and then usually sports afterwards from 3 to 5 or 6. And then a lot of them have other activities. Like my sister's kids are very active in outside sports activities. So they're in club and they have those practices and those games. And My son as well, he's in baseball club. So we understand that the time that we spend with them, actually, if you sit down and write it down, it's probably like 2 hours after we get back, cook dinner, get them into the shower, get them ready for the next day. And I knew this time was very important, so we consciously made that decision. We needed something of our own that we could control, not have a limit on how much we could make, because that was for me and my sister. There was a cut. If you made a certain amount, they kind of limit you no more than this. And so we said, okay, if we're going to give it all, we want to do it on something that we don't get cut. Like, we want to generate all this money for our families. So therefore, land investing found us. We set the intention. We prayed for it and it got here. So this is great for moms and other professional women that want to invest. So let's say a quick affirmation, moms. I can be nurturing mother and a powerful investor. Yes, you can. Starting your first land deal. Again, we teach all this to you in the apprenticeship. Make sure you go sign up, ladies, if you're not in this community. Go sign up. I love it. It's been super fun. It's kept me at home. I didn't have to go back to corporate America, and it allows you to spend time with your family. So, moms, this is a huge plus. As moms ourselves, we have flipped millions from our home while flipping pancakes, like I like to say, for our children in the last, I would say, 9 to 10 years. We are building this for our children and for the next generation. We teach how to spot under market value land, how to go about reaching out to the owners, simple strategies at work. Again, we condensed it for busy mommies and professionals, and make offers with confidence. I think that is the key. At least that's what we've seen, even on a budget. So we teach you all this one deal at a time. 3K to 10K on the side for profit is huge for a lot of you. As yes, it has its ups and downs like everything else. I'm not going to say it's all nice and perfect. No, if you listen to our other podcasts, we'll tell you where we've learned a lot. There are hiccups, but again, we've condensed it. We've waited to experience 9 to 10 years of doing this to sit down and take the time to do it for other busy moms. Build for the next generation. That's what I keep telling my sister, and I'm telling you, you don't want to do it so much for you now, although it's nice. We all like me. I love fashion. I love trendy things. I do. I love vacationing. I love to travel. So we have to keep telling ourselves, build for the next generation. Do it, teach your kids, and invest a little on the side. Use your land profits for college savings, number one, for funding other deals for other investors in the community. Because again, we've said it over and over. When we first started, we didn't know there was other private investors, OPM. We had no clue. Again, we teach you all of this in the apprenticeship. Paying off your mortgage, that would be huge. Investing in what you love, and again, in other small businesses in your community, in your area. Teach your kids through action. I'm a huge believer in that. I really feel that kids learn by what they see and what you do. And I'll give you a great example. Us, my sister and I, we saw our parents work hard. They didn't tell us work hard. We just saw them do their thing, sell and do real estate on the side. And then they had their own business on the side, and they would uh, be OPMs. I didn't know that at the time, but until this day, they still do. They love to invest in others and have a return of investment. So we learned, even though we didn't know the correct terms, real estate, land investing, multifamily homes. We didn't know all the terms until this day. I probably don't know all of them, to be honest, but the basic, like how to treat people, how to treat clients, like your own family, the basic how to speak to people was very, very well engraved. I remember vividly my parents would have their clients come to their home. They would open their doors and the clients would sit at the kitchen table and have dinner with us. Not once, not twice, but many times. So they didn't have clients. They saw them like family members or great friends, and that's exactly what they became. Later, they would come back to her without. Okay, I'll tell you this much. My parents did not have all of this, like marketing online. They didn't have even a card. It was all word of mouth. That's how they did their business. And they put my sister and I in college. They paid for everything. We had our own apartment fully furnished and we had our own cars and everything was paid for. They hated, well, they still to this day do not like debt. They don't like debt. They like to pay everything cash. They don't put anything very rarely on a credit card. Again, they're very old fashioned, but that's how they worked. And to this day, that's how they do a lot of their things. They say, if I can't pay it cash, I'm not going to buy it. And I could go on and on about them, but we learned all that by seeing them, by watching them, and it wasn't intentional. That's what I'm trying to tell all you moms here. It wasn't like come and sit here and listen to me sell or listen to me negotiate. It wasn't like that. It was just in the back end. I was playing or putting on my makeup or getting ready to go out with my friends. And she was having these conversations. And that's what I remember. I remember them being always very cordial, even to this day, to everyone. They didn't care if it was the CEO of a big hospital in Houston or it was a janitor cleaning. They gave them excellent treatment from A to Z. And that's what I picked up. And that's what they would stress out the most. If anything, they stressed out always treat everyone with respect, always treat everyone like they're important because they are. They're paying for your car, they're paying for your schools, they're paying for the clothes you wear because at the time we wanted like brand names and things of that nature. Um, I remember that. I remember that so vividly. I wish my sister was here so she could chime in. I'm sure she could tell you more stories. But the basic thing that I'm trying to tell all you moms getting off realm is we could tell our kids to until we turn purple or blue one thing, but they don't listen to that. They listen to what you are doing and how you do it. That's what I'm trying to get to. All this ramble. I like to talk. So again, teach your kids through action, moms, through action. Include them in your deal reviews. Tell them what that land, piece of dirt, because I remember the first time I would tell my kids, they're like, that's just dirt. There's nothing cute about it. I was like, well, that dirt, that's where people build homes. That's where people build playgrounds where you go and play. Underneath, there's dirt. Underneath your school and Disney World and Disneyland and Universal Studios is dirt. It's land. They placed everything on top. They built it. So once you show them how to think and show them like it's everywhere. We drive on it, we fly on it, everything. They'll appreciate it a little more and they'll see more in depth. Women are the new legacy builders. This is your inheritance, your era. The power of community and membership. Okay, ladies, before I continue, the reason we started this Sisterland Investors is because my sister and I felt like we were the only females. Maybe there's more out there that I haven't even seen or met yet that do land investing, and I'm sure there is. I mean, we've learned from a couple of females, but it was partners like husband and wife, which my husband and I are partners, but just one community for females, there is none out there. We're the only ones. We are leading this and we started this for that purpose. We started this community of working moms, professional women, or just moms staying at home that want to generate extra income or generate for their future kids' college. This is the reason why we started this. And the power of the community and mentorship, I wish I had back 8, 9, 10 years ago. Even to this day, I still need you ladies to help me with a lot of things. I go to my sister, I go to our friends that invested with us that have helped us. I go to other business moms and ask them for questions because other businesses have great ideas that I can apply to my businesses, the ones that I have now. So it's always important to build that community. And that's why we're here to support, to encourage, to mentor, to guide any way we can. Don't go solo. It slows us down. I know at school we get taught, and I've seen this where you do your work yourself and you can't share answers and you can't talk to. And I really wish that would change because life's not like that. I think communicating and trying to solve something among peers and friends and other community members or people that just think so different than you, that have a totally different business, can help you in what you're dealing with. So don't try to do this alone. Do not. Invite a friend, invite your sister, invite your mom, invite someone to do it with you. Join us. We'll help you. Again, we've learned so much. We're still learning. Every time you learn something new, every little zip code maybe have different restrictions. So we're always learning. So don't try to do it by yourself. We don't want you to feel alone. Just running a business itself, you could feel lonely, but don't. When my sister and I began, it was just us and it wasn't easy. It still feels like just us sometimes. We learned so much from our mistakes and money loss that we knew we had to create this community for other mom investors and professional women like ourselves. And we did it. Yeah, it took us 9 years, but we're here. We're here. I hope you're enjoying and trying to get as much information as you can. Hope, ladies, I hope y'all tap into the Sisterland community. Join us today, sharing leads, wins, strategies, or just ideas that you have or any questions that you may have. Join us, ask us. You're not just joining a program, you're gaining a powerful circle of sisters and bold women. Every single lady in our community is, I could say this, they're bold, they're determined, they're very intelligent, very extremely capable. And I've said it before and I keep saying it again, and I hope my men don't get mad if they're listening. I honestly feel like us women have a better chance at this land investing or real estate just because our nature, we're very intuitive, very nurturing, very caring. There's a lot of characteristics that women have that men may have, but they don't tap into them. We're forced with our kids, they force us to tap into that intuition. Like, she's telling me that everything is okay, but I know something's off. You have that intuition with your kids. It's the same with your business. Your business is your baby. So, ladies, tap into that. I really feel that way. And a lot of our ladies in our community are extremely intuitive, very powerful, very bold, very determined to learn this and start growing not only their wealth, but generational wealth. So let's wrap up. From diapers to deals, you have the power to create a new reality for your family. Whether you're breastfeeding or balancing a boardroom, there's a path for you to build wealth through land. Ready to take the first step, ladies? Join our land apprenticeship waiting list. Again, we're going to open it here soon. Follow us on our social media, Sisterland Investors, or DM us to start your journey today. You're not behind. You're just getting started, and the legacy begins with you, ladies, with you. So I hope to see you. Until next time, rich, rich blessings, and we'll see you here next week.